Okay, good evening everybody. It's another Tuesday night. Hope you're all well. It's Tuesday, we're still not in the pub. We're still at home. How's everyone doing? I can see we've got Alf from the Smarties are in, Helen McComb off from the Smarties, and we've got the guinea pigs. Should be 14 of us at the minute. If you can hear a bit of noise at the minute, I am trying to quieten folk down. It's Tuesday, we're still not in the pub. Oh, hang on, because Marie's left her phone on as well. 1 second. I can hear it echoing to myself. You can see we've got Alf from the Smarties are in, Helen McComb. So Marie's here this week, but she has brought her work home with her, which is all good. I'm getting messages through for play your cards right. So it's Tommy, and I've got 2 in at the minute. So if you're out there and you want to be on play your cards right, you need to message us. Jason says hello too. Hello Jason, long time no see. As ever, you've got me for the next 9 minutes babbling on. We're all ready to go. There was a panic stations a couple of minutes ago because it was telling us that my audio wasn't right, and I'm not sure what was wrong with it, but we've reset everything and it's come back and it's all good. But hopefully it'll stay like it is. Hopefully, hang on, have I got my volume on? Yeah, we're all good. Hopefully you can all hear us, everything's fine. But we've got Curly and Co here. They went to the pub after the quiz last week. He was dead busy apparently, that's what Curly said. Wasn't. But I still don't know what's happening. I've not pressured Julie. In all fairness, she's got enough going on, so I've not pressured to see if we can get back in this week. I thought I'd let her come to me first, but we'll see. We'll see. We're getting closer. You might be able to come in. You just have to all wear masks and stuff. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. What's been happening? Not a lot. We're in the pub at the weekend. On Saturday, that wasn't bad. We've got Mr. Aston from down Kent Way. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, that's Curly saying there was two in the pub last night. Was that used to though, Curly? From what I can gather, as you went in, did they leave? Because obviously they seen you coming. Yeah, good stuff. I did contemplate streaming from the pub this evening, seeing as if it was going to be that quiet, I'd probably get away with it. But again, as I say, Julie's got a lot on the plate, so I never even asked. But it'll be. I think that's the way forward, is to stream it from the pub one week and see if that actually works. Before we actually go back into the pub and try and stream it from the pub as well as do it in the pub. But I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll wait and see. We've got the Cullens. Marie will get your message in a minute. She's busy washing Kerry's hair. Obviously social distancing, of course. Marie's doing hair this evening. So we've got 3 kids upstairs. We've only just sent them off to bed, which will be fun. We'll put Netflix on, but it was throttling my internet. So I had to knock a couple of things off. Because obviously we're live streaming and that doesn't help when your internet's not great. But we've got the BCA Massive here. That's all good. We're still 6 minutes off. Oh, we're getting more messages in. Good stuff. What else has been happening? Lily got her ears pierced. Lily's got her ears pierced. She's very happy, or not so happy. It hurt apparently, but not too bad. She wasn't allowed till she was 11 because her dad's evil. So what can I say? I haven't got much else. It doesn't help when Marie's not here to bounce stuff off. Was that London on Monday? I had a nice trip to London with work. That was fun. Not. It was alright in all fairness. Uneventful. So that's all good. What else? I don't know. It's quiet on here tonight. We've only got 17 so far. It tells me it's got 17 on. When I log off it tells us I've had loads. But 17 concurrent viewers. We've still got 5 minutes to go. I can't even tell you stuff I've read about in the news because I've put most of it in the quiz. So it's all fun. We're not at work today, which is, well, I have been at work today, not now, which means I can have a drink. I'm not at work till 9:30 in the morning, so that's all good. No, I haven't got a huge amount to share with you this week. It's been a pretty uneventful week. Although we have been to see a different school. We went to see a different school for Lily. She went to see Coldew. So she was quite impressed with that. Tommy's been furloughed till September. That's shocking. We're getting messages for Play Cards Right. We've only got 4 minutes. If you're not in for Play Cards Right, get in for Play Cards Right, because I've only got 4 people in so far. So it's quite insane that Kerry's here, so she'll be in. So that's 5. Who else? Tom and Les using normally for Play Cards Right. Oh, Elizabeth Dealing. I didn't see you there. Hi, sorry. Why not just sing a song to us? You don't want to hear listening to me singing a song to you, Steve. In fact, you've probably heard me sing many a song to you, pal. And I'm quite surprised that you'd ask for more. I do mean I'm sticking with you when I'm drunk. To Marie, she loves it. It's about the only tune I can sing in, the only song I can sing in tune, and that's because it's out of tune. It's from the old Mercedes advert. You know, the one that's like, I'm sticking with you. That one, yeah. I won't sing the rest of it. Got Sean and Rachie here. It's all good. That's 5 in, 6 in, 7 in, 8 in for Play Your Cards Right. Look at that. As soon as you mentioned it, they all come in eventually. Happy days. 8 should be enough, but we'll take more. We'll take more. I like to have a choice. 9. Happy days. I see they're all coming through now. It all sounds good after 10 points, Steve. You're right. We've got 4 at table 6 here. We've got Stuart and Lizzie are here. They're in for Play Your Cards Right as well. Steve, you can always put your hat in for Play Your Cards Right, and if you win, it gives me an excuse to come down and see you. It'll be an essential travel then. There we are. We've still got 3 minutes left to go. We're getting more and more people logging on, so that's all good.
Let's get mixing.
Oh, we've got Stacey, Claire, Ames and Mam. Evening to yous. I think there's more in the chat than it's telling us that we've got online, so I think it's lying to us. But that is all good. And sorry, I'm reading messages at the same time. Got people wondering about. It's weird. It's not gone from last week where there was nobody. It was just me, other than a random child wandering about, to strangers wandering about.
Well, maybe I think it's very weird you doing the quiz from this side.
That's Kerry saying she thinks it's weird that I'm doing the quiz from this side because she's normally on your side of things. But the joys of having an in-house hairdresser. Right, you've got a minute. If you haven't got your pens and papers, you need to get them sorted. On there you need 15 pictures, 40 questions and 7 on the music. So the artist and the song. I keep threatening to change it and not do music, but I haven't done it. A, because I'm lazy, and B, because I'm unimaginative. So it's completely a lie. So yeah, you've got a minute. Pens and papers ready. While I've got you all here, remember, if you do want to do Play Your Cards Right, you need to message us on Messenger or WhatsApp to let us know that you want in. We have got about 8 or 9 in tonight, so again, that should get us through the cards. If not, I'll just start phoning people randomly who I know are on. You know, like who's on that's not put this hat in, like Elizabeth, and we've got Shawnee. Shawnee's never done Play Your Cards Right. He's never put his hat in. We can always call Steve and Kent as well. Who else have we got on here? And that's alright. Oh, we've got Andy, but he'll be all alone this week. That's if Andy's not logging in, is he?
I don't know.
Kerry's going to do the quiz when she gets home with Andy later when it's not live. I was like, but you'll know all the answers because I'm doing it live while you're here. She was like, yeah, but I look dead Brady. It's like, happy days. Right, it is 9 o'clock. Oh, hang on. Sorry, it's 9 o'clock. We are going to get started. Sorry, I can deal with that afterwards. We've got new messages for Play Your Cards Right. It's table 6. Table 6, I think that's the first time you've been in for Play Your Cards Right. It's a good chance you might get a call tonight. But anyway, without further ado, it is 9 o'clock. I'm all ready, so you need to be all ready. The hair salon's come into the living room so they can do the quiz.
Yeah, we are.
So if he's all ready, without further ado, is who is this? So question number 1 is who is this? What they've now realised is that they can't see the screen and they've got their screens on. So
It's on my phone.
it is on your phone. I had to mute it because it was coming back to us. Look, there you go. The wife's put the volume on. You can't have the volume on, honey. For the bonus point, what show was she most famous for? So that's a bonus point on this one. So who is it, and what show is she most famous for? She has just passed away this week, bless her. So she's been in the news. In all fairness, I wouldn't have known her name until then, but I thought to go out to everybody. Oh, Julian, the cheat here. You're not late, you're just in time, because that's question 1. So question 1 is who is this, and for a bonus point, what show are they in? Number 2 is name the group. Sean's scared of technology, so I'm reading back through messages as I'm going. It's just like answering for the lads chat, Sean, except we'll just see your forehead. It's all good. Got Mark Sindel, haircut to bed. I've had a haircut. Number 3 is name the type of hat. That's number 3, name the type of hat. We had bowler hat last week, so you can rule that out. It's not that.
I can't remember.
I wouldn't have known this one, but I expect women to know it.
Miss Marple wore it.
Number 4 is name the film. I need to give you a clue for that, but I'm not gonna. Let's name the film. You'll know this one, Kez. I do, just don't know the name of it. Number 5 is who is this?
Yeah, dude, you're talking and distracting.
So number 5, who is this?
I know, I've got it.
Someone who is pregnant. Is it very noisy?
Oh, it's Ujibappa, isn't it? Ujibappa is not the answer.
Number 6 is name the country.
This is going to talk a bit, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm crossing to really. It's on her. I can't wait.
That's number 6 is name the country. Number 7 is who is this? Now my live stream bit on here has gone awry. I'm hoping that that's still going on your end, because I've just lost the live chat as well. But I'll have to check in a second to make sure it's working at their end. You haven't lost us there, have you?
Don't think so. Yeah, I'm on question 7.
Question 7's good. Number 8 is solve the dingbat. Oh no, it's catching up with us now. It's obviously just my computer. So number 8 is solve the dingbat.
Yeah. We've got a good answer for 7. Alan.
I'd even take that with a pinch of salt, mind the answer that you've put for that as well, but there you go. Oh, number 9 is who is this? Wasn't meant to go to number 9 as quick there, it just clicked on. It's number 9, who is this?
Yeah. Good one. Well done. I just don't get them.
Again, one of these has passed away this week. There's a few dead people this week in the quiz, but not good. Them noises that you can hear out me, it's these two. Number 10 is whose album cover is this? So something different this week. Going for something a little bit different, mixing it up. So whose album cover is it? Again, might not be everybody's cup of tea, but someone will know it. I've lost the live chat, so I'm going to see if I can get it on my phone. Number 11 is who is this? So again, won both names. Sorry, I wanted both names on the last one as well. The one before last, number 8, I think it was. You need both the names. Number 12 is name the team. So to name the team from the badge.
Do you want both of them for 11?
I want both of them for 11 yet. I love you whispering. Sorry, I am being rude, but I'm trying to get my live chat back up. Because if you're typing out, I can't see. Number 13 is name the puppet. It's a puppet. It's a puppet.
Yes, that sounds like a good one. They've got blue and purple. Totally wrong. I'm not doing the quiz.
Number 14 is who is this?
Yeah.
And for the older people watching, for the younger ones.
What's it called?
Right. I think I've got my live stream back, but we'll see. I'll live chat.
You knew what he said. I thought, oh, I just can't. I had a brain part.
And number 15 is name the tree from its leaf. Now I think we had one of these trees in our side garden. We haven't anymore because it got too big. But I didn't know what it was until today. The tree that was in our garden, that is. I know what it is now. But thanks, Des. I was testing to see if it showed up on my phone to make sure I had the live chat. Because it's not showing up on here, but it is on the phone, so I can. Thanks. Appreciate it though. It means it's working. So that's the end of your picture round. We are going to go into your questions now. So hopefully you've got all 15 on there. Well done if you have. So on to your questions. Number 1 is do polar bears live in the Arctic or the Antarctic? So do polar bears live in the Arctic or the Antarctic? I'm not saying it's easy, but it's 50-50. 50-50 chance of getting it right. Number 2, it was who was Prime Minister before Boris Johnson? That's who was Prime Minister before Boris Johnson? Sorry, I don't know if you can hear these whispering, but it is highly amusing.
I'm not whispering, I'm not doing the quiz. It's me.
I've already told him when you weren't here. So when you watch it back later, you'll have to watch it in like 10 minutes in. So you don't get me yapping at the beginning, because I've already told Andy that you're cheating now. Number 3 is what 2 countries have land borders with England? That's what 2 countries have land borders with England. You're right, Sean, the kids were quieter.
Hey.
You can tell Marie's brave that because there's someone here. She's not normally this vocal on a Tuesday night. Number 4 is how many valves are there in the human heart? That's question 4. How many valves are there in the human heart? Me and the kids went to the Scotland Science Centre beginning of this year, and they actually got to chop a heart up. It was great fun. So the kids will be able to tell you the answer to this one. Get to stick your finger in and everything. Pluck on the heartstrings. It is actually a thing. It's great. Number 5. What's the response to see you later, alligator? What's the response to see you later, alligator? Made it far too easy this week. I think the whole quiz, I don't think it even gets hard till about question 34. So I'm expecting high scores. Yeah. Well, from you lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 6. What are the 7 colours in the spectrum? You didn't do your research? You're right, because I told you all last week I was going to ask this question. If you weren't here last week, you should have been.
I wrote that down. Did you? No, I looked white. Indigo. You get a point for each.
I'm not giving you a point for each. It's 7 points there.
So?
I'll have a think.
Half a point.
Ask us again when it gets to the answers. You've got them by now. So number 7 is how many continents are there in the world? So that's number 7. How many continents are there in the world? That's Andrew Law. Ask him the messenger. He's like, I'm guessing there's no quiz at the museum still. I'm like, nope. But we are live. You're welcome to watch us.
They're obviously in the museum watching the bones.
Number 8. What was the first name of the boy who befriended E.T.? That's what was the first name of the boy who befriended E.T. I was going to ask you for his surname as well, but I can't for the life of us find it anywhere. And I've tried. So I'm just assuming he didn't have one.
What was his mum called?
And I wasn't going to watch the film to see if they actually mentioned the surname or not. But if anybody knows, I'll be impressed. Because I've googled it loads of different ways and I still can't find it. There you go, there's a challenge for you. If you're going to make it up, I'm going to need proof. You can't just make it up. Number 9. Which state is famous for Hollywood? So basically, which state is Hollywood in? Steve, you'll know this. We've been. Yeah, we have. Number 10. The National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing is better known as what? So that's the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing is better known as what?
No idea.
It's not better known as no idea. I'm going to tell you that answer's wrong.
We have an answer.
You've got an answer?
Yeah, we have.
You just said you had no idea.
Well, I didn't until you looked it out. She has no idea how far I'm leaving the restaurant.
Yeah. You're right, Steve. We couldn't find the sign. We couldn't find the sign. Wasn't for the lack of looking. Number 11. Which common vegetable is a red spear?
What?
That's which common vegetable is a red spear?
Okay, you should know your vegetables.
Yeah. Come on, Percy. You should know your vegetables.
She is. Then Alan teach Marsh.
Number 12. What is going to be compulsory in shops from the 24th of July?
You know what this?
That's what is going to be compulsory in shops from the 24th of July.
Is it? Oh, it is, yeah.
Oh, I get that hint in there. It's my birthday then as well.
Kane's birthday.
That's not my birthday. It's Nathan's birthday today. Happy birthday, Nathan, even though you're not watching. Number 13. What is the largest ocean in the world?
Yeah, I got the pleasure of greeting Richard last night.
That's what is the largest ocean in the world.
I knocked in the front door.
I don't even know what ocean we're up to. Is it Ocean's 13 now or something? Are they going to make another? Number 14. Who is the England male football captain? That's who is the England male football captain. I better put Miley in there because people will be like, you just said football captain, you haven't said whether it's a male or female team. Sorry.
He's in the England team. So shut up, at least I've got the player right. Does he or does he not play for England?
I'll tell you what I'm laughing at later. Number 15. What is the official language of Cuba?
Cuban.
That's what is the official language of Cuba.
It's, I think it is. It's something else.
It's either that or it's... No, it can't be that.
No, it's not. No. What do you call it?
Number 16. What two alcoholic drinks make up a Black Russian?
I know that one.
Yeah, you do.
That's what two alcoholic drinks make up a Black Russian.
Was it Hamlet drank Black Russians?
Or is that a white Russian?
No, Tina is black. Definitely.
Ah, maybe when you had that.
Number 17. What number do you need to dial off a landline to get the number of the last person who called you? That's what number do you need to dial off a landline to get the number of the last person who called you? And you should all know this again because I told you all last week. Yep. We just had the question the other way around.
Nearly there.
Again, if you weren't here last week, it's not my fault.
Not pulling.
Number 18. In which sport do players take long and short corners? That's in which sport do players take long and short corners? Number 19. What is wrapped in bacon to make the dish devils on horseback? Not to be mixed up with angels on horseback. It's a different variety of that. That's what is wrapped in bacon to make the dish devils on horseback. I'd have got this wrong. No, Kelly's showing us her answer.
Is it not?
It might be that, you never know.
It's obviously not because
He's doing double bluff.
he's not. Because he laughs at me every week.
Number 20. What is the difference between a website that starts HTTP and one that starts HTTPS? And again, I pre-warned you that this was going to be a question last week. So if you've not done your research, that's not my fault. So that's what's the difference between a website that starts HTTP and a one that starts HTTPS. Stuff. There we go. Number 21. A hamlet is a small village that doesn't have what kind of building? That's a hamlet is a small village that doesn't have what kind of building? A hamlet is a mild cigar, obviously. I remember the adverts. Was it Russ Abbott? Did the Hamlet adverts?
I thought it was the other guy with the comb over.
He did them as well. What was he called? Sorry, we're having a discussion about Hamlet cigars now. But yeah, the guy with the comb over who did it, I can't remember his name, but I'm sure Russ Abbott did them as well, did you not? Might be wrong. I'll find out for next week and tell you. Number 22. Yeah. What nationality was the prophet Nostradamus? That's what nationality was the prophet Nostradamus? What nationality was the prophet Nostradamus? That guy who tried to predict the future. Got it all right, obviously. Number 23. On this day in 2018, who beat Serena Williams to become the first German since Steffi Graff to win Wimbledon? That's on this day in 2018, who beat Serena Williams to become the first German since Steffi Graff to win Wimbledon? Thanks, Leslie. You're right. It was Rabsy Nesbitt.
That's the one.
Right. See?
I'll try to remember Rabsy Nesbitt.
Power of knowledge. Kerry just said, I don't remember Rabsy Nesbitt playing tennis. She's what you've got to work with. Oh dear. 24. What are the two longest rivers in the world? There's number 24. What are the two longest rivers in the world? Thought it said something else then. They haven't. I'm not sure what that means, Les, but I'm not going to announce it. Number 25. The wise old elf is a character in what kids' TV show? Now, those of you with young children should get this. So I'm expecting the likes of Helen McComb. You've got young children, you should get this. These two and he should get this because I know that both their children's watched it. So that's the wise old elf is a character in what kids' TV show? All good. Number 26. What is the highest singing voice? That's what is the highest singing voice? Number 27. Can you name the two Houses of Parliament? It shouldn't be a question. Like, can you name? I don't care whether you can or not. Just name the two Houses of Parliament. So name the two Houses of Parliament. Can you name the two Houses of Parliament? Yes, I can, is the answer. That's not the answer. You're not getting points for that. You have to actually name the two Houses of Parliament. don't think I do.
Do you know?
No.
Okay. They're a house in there.
They're a party in there.
Yeah, that is what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, bless him.
I'm trying.
Number 28. In sports, what is an MVP? So that's in sports. What is a MVP? An MVP. Sports question. I wouldn't have known. I know now.
I don't know what Champ said. He doesn't know.
What question was that? 28.
Yeah.
You're not giving clues there, Helen.
What's the clue? Helen's put clues on apparently.
It's only a clue if you've seen the show, in all fairness. But number 29. What was the last name of the flying pioneers Orville and Wilbur? That's what was the last name of the flying pioneers Orville and Wilbur.
Repeats, no. Don't repeat that. Helen. I don't think Wilbur Smith was a pioneer reflect.
Wilbur Smith.
Yeah. It's not. It's a character, isn't it? Or something.
I don't know, honey. Number 30. It's a national holiday in France today. But what day is it? It's Tuesday, obviously.
Tuesday the 12th.
That's a national day. It's a national holiday in France today. But what is the national holiday? Not what day is it. What is the national holiday in France today?
I bet you Lizzie will get that.
Well,
Is Stuart and Lizzie on?
yeah.
Yeah, Lizzie will get that.
No pressure, Lizzie, but Kerry says that you'll get that. No pressure at all. Number 31. Which actor voices the character of Maui in Moana? That's which actor voices the character of Maui in Moana. You're welcome.
Stop giving clues.
How's that a clue? It's a song in the
It's
film.
a clue.
It's not a clue.
People say it to him in the street.
How do you know?
Cause he
When was
said,
the last time you seen someone say to him in the street?
he said him in
And now you give it away that it's a man.
Pretty obvious it's a man.
No, it might not be. Maui could be anyone. Number 32. What nationality was the spy Mata Hari? Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm going to say I am. That's what nationality was the spy Mata Hari. Number 33. Who captained the England cricket team whilst Joe Root was absent recently? That's who captained the England cricket team whilst Joe Root was absent recently. You need to see some of the answers I've got here. I can read it. Number 34. How many cards is a player dealt in Gin Rummy? I've been playing this wrong. Because I got the answer wrong. How many cards is a player dealt in Gin Rummy? Number 35. What is the sum of all the numbers round a dartboard? I haven't told you either. We're having a break at question 35 like we normally do every week, which is why I put this question at number 35, because it gives you time to work it out. So number 35. What is the sum of all the numbers round a dartboard? The dartboard's up on the wall now. These lot will be cheating. But you've got 3 minutes from now to get your drinks, get sorted, go for a wee, do whatever you need to do. I'll make it 9:30 on the dot. So we're back at 9:33. Might be 9:34 for you by the time we get caught up and stuff like that. But I'm going to pop and get a drink because the bar service in here is shocking. And I'll be back in 3 minutes. If you want any questions repeated as well, you better put it in the feed now and I'll address them when I come back from getting my drink. Cool. Well, I've been to the bar and got my drink. I've still got a minute to spare, so you should be able to do it as well. But you've got a minute. No one's asked for any questions repeated, or if you have, my live stream's not working, and you haven't. I've just missed them. But we'll see. I don't think so. It's been working so far. You've got a minute. Hope you're all doing well. Told you it wasn't getting hard until about now.
Yeah.
I'll make it 9:33. He's all back. Not that I know whether you're all back or not anyway. But we're going to carry on. 3 minutes seems to be every week long enough for you to get drinks and stuff and go to the loo. Or you just miss out. Get 4 minutes technically, because by the time I've asked the next question, we're about 4 minutes in, so you'll catch up. So if you're all ready, we're going to move on to question 36. So 36, it ended in 2006, but in which city was the first ever Top of the Pops recorded? See, that's a tough one, that. I wouldn't have known. But there'll be a couple of years around when it first started, surely. If you're a big music fan, you'll know it. So it ended in 2006, but in which city was the first ever Top of the Pops recorded? Number 37. Which footballer became the latest to reach 100 goals in the Premier League last weekend? That's which footballer became the latest to reach 100 goals in the Premier League last weekend? Number 38. In France, all motorways begin with which letter? So that's not too bad if you don't know. Again, you've got a 1 in 26 chance of getting it right. How good's that? That's in France, all motorways begin with which letter? So noisy. Question 39. Who starred in and produced the film The China Syndrome? So that's who starred in and produced the film The China Syndrome. not even sure if I've seen this. I think I have, but I'm not 100% certain. The only bit I know is the bit at the ending, but then if I tell you you've not seen it and you want to watch it, then I'll just spoil it for you. I think he's a few years old now anyways. It's a lot of years old. In question 40, last one before going to music round. It was the trial of the Moors murderers. Arkle won the Cheltenham Gold Cup for the 3rd year running, and Star Trek made its debut. But what was the year? It was the trial of the Moors murderers. Arkle won the Cheltenham Gold Cup for the 3rd year running, and Star Trek made its debut. But what was the year? Good luck with that. That's tough. All good. We're going to move on to music now. We're going to hear 7 songs. All you need to do is name the artist in the song. If you're all ready. Here we go.
Two. Number 3, 4, number 7.
Yeah, that's what he's singing on that part of the film. So, not that I've seen it once or twice. Number 5, it's Katy Perry. She's currently pregnant. Ready to pop. Number 6 is Switzerland. Yay. Number 7 is Nick Pope. Who did you use that? A footballer. A footballer. It's a goalkeeper, but I suppose he's still a footballer. Number 8, it's Cutting the Mustard. Well done if you got that. What did you use that?
Disjointed.
Disjointed. I'd like to say I could say how you got that, but I can't. But, number 9 is John Travolta and Kelly Preston. It's Kelly Preston, his wife, who's passed away this week. Number 10 is Metallica, the master of puppets. Number 11 is Michael McIntyre and Andy Murray. That's when he woke him up on one of his shows. It's Michael McIntyre. He's doing a new show called The Wheel, so that's why he's in there this week. It's Burnley is the team. Okay. Number 13 is Basil Brush.
Boom,
Boom, boom.
Kenny got that bit.
Number 14 is Faye Dunaway. Well done if you got that.
I thought it was going close.
And 15, it's an alder tree. It's a leaf from an alder tree.
What?
An alder tree. It's the one that we had in our garden.
Was it?
Yeah, had them funny little brown things on.
Okay.
That we never knew what it was.
Okay.
But yeah, well done if you got that. I thought the alder tree was hard. But well done. So on to your questions. Number 1, polar bears live in the Arctic. You had a 50-50 chance, girls, and you got it wrong. Well done. Number 2, it was Theresa May was Prime Minister before Boris Johnson.
Yeah,
Number 3, it's Scotland and Wales that have land borders with England. We'll give you a point for each. It's early on. It's an easy question, but let's bump the scores up.
We need it.
Number 4, so it's question number 4, and there are 4 vowels in the human heart. So well done if you got that. Number 5, see you later alligator. It's in a while crocodile. is a response. All I got that one. Number 6, the colours on the spectrum are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. Richard of York gave battle in vain. You should all know it. I'm not giving you a point for each on them. I'm not, because you should all know it. Did you get it?
We got, I said indigo and violet. She's put them down.
Oh, Marie said she said it and Kelly hasn't put it down. Whatever. Number 7, and again, question 7. There are 7 continents in the world. Tried to be nice to you. Number 8, the first name of the boy who befriended DT was Elliot. No one's come and said they've got his last name. I couldn't find it. Number 9 is California. That is famous for Hollywood. Number 10, it's NASCAR, the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. It's better known as NASCAR.
No, we've got drug racing.
No.
No.
Mix up the letters.
Computer state, no.
Number 11, it's broccoli. That is a red spear. Number 12, you need a face covering in shops from the 24th of July. Compulsory. £100 fine. £100 fine if you're not wearing one. Apparently, so they say. It's Kerry's birthday. Just to remind everyone. Number 13, the world's largest ocean in the world's largest ocean is the Pacific. It's like bin specific in it, hon. Always says specific. Always says specific when she means specific.
Specific.
Drives me insane.
I said it right. Specific.
It is specific, yes.
Yeah, not
but
Pacific.
It's specific they want the answer to now.
Yeah.
Number 14 is Harry Kane, is the England male football captain. Number 15, the official language of Cuba is Spanish.
Kerry, yeah, it's right. We got it. I made her cross it out.
Number 16, the 2 alcoholic drinks that make up a Black Russian is vodka and a coffee liqueur. So vodka and a coffee liqueur. I'll give you a point for each on that one. I expect you to get at least one of them right.
Didn't get that one.
We've got Jenny telling us that the last name is Taylor for Elliot. I'm not convinced. I couldn't find it. I need proof. Number 17, it's 1471. If you dial 1471, that will give you the number of the last person who called you.
1192's thingy, innit?
I told you last week. Should have known.
Sorry, Kerry.
Number 18, it's field hockey. The players take a long and short corners. Number 19, devils on horseback can be dates or prunes. We'll take either, as long as you put them. Dates or prunes. Not meatloaf.
Did you not say it was wrapped in bacon?
Yeah. What is wrapped in bacon to make the dish devils on horseback? It's not meatloaf.
That is not a dish.
It is a dish.
That is not.
It is. Bless her. Number 20, and the difference between a website with HTTP and HTTPS is security. As long as you've got something along the lines of security, it's one has a secure layer, one doesn't have a secure layer. It's one with the TTPS has the secure layer. Goes into more the nuts and bolts of it is security.
We don't.
It's exactly what you wrote.
That's exactly what I wrote down. That's funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
What did you write down?
Exactly that.
Exactly that. Well done. Number 21, it's a church that a hamlet doesn't have.
Yay!
Small village that doesn't have a church.
Go me.
Number 22, Nostradamus was French.
Of course it was.
Of course he was. Number 23, on this day in 2018, it was Angelique Kerber who won Serena Williams to become the first German since Steffi Graff to win Wimbledon. Yeah, why wouldn't you know that?
Why wouldn't you know that?
Number 24, the 2 longest rivers in the world are Amazon and Nile.
Kerry got that?
And you've got them, yeah, it's a point for each of them as well.
Yeah.
So it's Amazon and the Nile.
Go Kerry.
Number 25, it's Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom that the wise old elf is a character in.
We got that.
These 2 got that. Well done. Number 26, the soprano is the highest singing voice.
Soprano.
Number 27, the 2 houses of parliament are the Commons and the Lords.
Not Parliament.
Not Tory.
Labour and Conservative.
Not Labour and Conservative, no, which is Marie was like, does it mean Labour and Conservative? No, I do not. I mean the place where they go. Number 28, MVP is most valuable player.
Oh, damn.
Use of put what?
No, I'm not even.
Yeah, I read it before. It wasn't even in the right order. It was MPV that they put it as. It's moving something vision she'd got. What did you have? Come on.
No, what's
Don't be me. I'm not going to tell us. Number 29, it's Orwell and Wilbur Wright. So it's the Wright brothers who were pioneers of flying. Number 13, it's Bastille Day in France today. It's a national holiday. It's when they overran the prison in France and the revolution began. And there's only 7 people in the prison. Guess what I've been doing today? reading about Bastille Day.
It's not cheese day.
It's not cheese day. No, I don't think they get a holiday in France for cheese.
They might.
But they might.
Right now, it's Kenny's minute.
Number 31, Maui and Moana is Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yes.
Number 32, Matahari was Dutch. Number 33 was Ben Stokes, who stood in for Joe Root when he was absent
Yeah, when you
recently.
Is that his best friend?
I don't know if he is his best pal, so I don't think that counts as an answer.
Does he not?
That's what they've got.
Damn.
That's how many cards is a player dealt in Gin Rummy? It's 10. I'm sure we've been playing with 7 my whole childhood, which is why my little sister's also got 7 as well. But it's not our fault, it's how we were learned to play. But the answer's 10. I even googled it to make sure. I wasn't convinced that the answer I was being given was right. Number 30, we have been living a lie. Number 35, the sum of all the numbers around the dartboard is 210. So that's 1 to 20. All added up adds up to 210. So I give you time to do it. Number 36, it ended in 2006. Top of the Pops was first recorded in Manchester. London was a good guess, though. London was a good guess. Number 37, it's Jamie Vardy, who reached 100 goals in the Premier League last week. And number 38, it's off in France, all motorways beginning with the letter A. Not sure why. Is it Autobahn? But I thought Autobahn was Germany. But it's A anyways. Number 39, it was Michael Douglas who produced and starred in the film The China Syndrome. And 40, it was 1966 at the trial of the movie murderers. Arkle won the Cheltenham Gold Cup for the 3rd year running, and Star Trek made its debut. 1966. England also won the World Cup. Woo! On to your music. So it's half a point for the artist, half a point for the song, so a point for each in total, so a total of 7 points. Number 1 was The Animals with Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. Don't let me be misunderstood. Number 2 is Destiny Child with Bootylicious. Number 3 was Michael Jackson, Will You Be There? I'll be here. Number 4 was Lewis Capaldi with Before You Go. Not going anywhere yet. Number 5 was Paul McCartney with We All Stand Together. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Number 6 was Wham with I'm Your Man. Yes, I am. And 7 was Elvis with That's Alright. It certainly is. That's your quiz for this evening. Top up your scores. Put them in the comments. Marie and Kerry are both here this week. They can both work out amongst themselves to see who's won. While they're doing that, I'm going to do Play Your Cards Right. So if you put your name in for it, I am about to phone you. So get yourselves ready. I'm going to make this screen bigger before I get told off. There we go. And I've got my list here. We're going to go to the newbies. Newbies on the Play Your Cards Right. Ones who've not been in all this time, but here we go. All I need to do now is answer the phone. New business and they're not even answering. Go on, Alistair. I bet he's on the call or be doing the quiz or something. Been running behind. You're going to get so long, I'll phone you back. Let's go to the next on the list. Come on, Alistair, where you at? Where you at? Who's next? I'm going to go to Lizzie next. Kerry says she's not doing Play Your Cards Right because she says I'll put her face on the camera. I wouldn't do that to her. I can't because I've got to pick the laptop up and I can't do it. Lizzie, you're up for Play Your Cards Right. Give everyone a wave. There you go. Lizzie, your first card's a 3. You can keep it or change it.
I'll keep it, please.
You're going to keep it higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than a 3, it's a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen, it's an ace. Ace is a high. That's unlucky, Lizzie. How bad's that? Oh, you think you're shooing with a queen? Not too many. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Right, Alistair, are you ready? I'm going to give you one more go. I might give you 2 more goes, but we'll see if you're ready now. It's ringing.
It's fantastic. 35.
Not where? There he is. Where you been? You are behind on there. You're about 20 minutes. This is why we do it through here and not through there. But give everyone a wave. You'll see yourself on the screen in about 20 seconds. I haven't even set to Play Your Cards Right. 1 second. That's why we can't do it over there because you're running about 20 seconds behind us. Your first card's a 6. You can keep it or change it.
6.
Julian and Tina got 51.
You can't watch your telly because
I don't know.
I wasn't
you're gonna. What was that?
I wasn't listening. Either.
Keep it.
Keeping it.
Go higher.
Keeping it and going higher than a 6. It's a 3. You should have changed it. You had the chance. Oh, out on the first card. First go and out on the first card. That's unlucky. We'll catch you later. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, see, he's running about 20 to 30 seconds behind me being live. So catches everyone else. You're not the only one. We've phoned people and they've not even spoke to us on the phone and they're still looking at the TV waiting for me to speak to them. It doesn't work like that. That's why we do it over the telephone. Who's next? We've got Jenny. You're up next. Jenny was first in for Play Your Cards Right again, even though she wasn't as early as last week. Jenny, you're up for Play Your Cards Right. Give everyone a wave. There you go. Your first card's a jack. You can keep it or change it.
Keep it, please.
Keeping it. Higher or lower?
Yeah, lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10. It's another 10. You're getting out for 2 in the bed. Oh, no one's got past the third card this evening. That's unlucky. Sorry, Jenny. Bye-bye. I haven't even told you what we've added into the prizes this week. We've still got the bottle of Carver. We also still have the Stephen King, If It Bleeds, never been read. We've added into it Westlife Spectrum, still in its wrapper, never been played, so you can't say that I'm a fan. but that's what we're adding in. So you've got 3 prizes, 3rd week running. Who's up next? Leslie, you're next. And then Curly, you're after that. Just so you're ready. Hello, your camera's off. Leslie, you're up for Play Your Cards Right.
I can't see you.
Well, I can't see you either because your camera's off.
Alright.
You need to knock your camera on. It's not me, it's you. Yeah, I bet you have. Give everyone a wave, Les. Look at Les. She's done a makeup specially for tonight. First card's a 3, Les. You can keep it or change it. You're going to keep it higher or lower?
Oh God, higher.
You nearly said lower there.
I knew that it probably will be lower now. Higher.
Higher than a 3, it's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10, it's a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4, it's an 8. You've got the furthest so far.
Lower.
Lower than an 8, it's a king. That's unlucky, Les. You should have went higher. But you take the pride in that you have got the furthest so far tonight, so well done. Catch you later. Bye-bye. I tell you what, we are racking through the cards tonight. I'm going to run out. Kenny, you're going to have to do Play Your Cards Right if I run out of people to ring. Curly, I said you're up next. Curly's on WhatsApp, so let's go to that. Things you've got to do. It's shocking.
Right, is that all the scores in?
I don't know. You're in charge of that.
Yeah, well, nobody else has come back.
Curly, you're up for Play Your Cards Right. Give everyone a wave.
Bye.
Curly, your beard's going to take over the whole screen soon.
Tell me about it.
Kelly, your first card's a 4. You can keep it or change it.
I will keep it and go high.
Keep it going higher than a 4. It's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 6.
See, I've seen that next.
Higher.
This guy next.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a 9.
Corner one in next. It's really nice. And the bottom drawer.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. It's another 9. You're getting out for 2 in a bed. That's harsh. But you've got the joint furthest so far this evening, so well done. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye. We've got Steve. Steve, you're up next. And then we're going to go to Tommy if Steve doesn't do it. Where are we at? Steve Langstaff. Oh, hang on. Stupid messages. I can't, the button I want. Here we go. Set the board up while we're waiting. Steve, you're up for Play Your Cards Right. Give everyone a wave. Oh, he's waving. Hello, hang on. Steve, your first card's a 10. You can keep it or change it. Keeping it and going lower than a 10. It's a 7. It's a dodgy second card. You can't change it now. You've gone past the changing stage. Lower than a 7. It's an ace. Ace is a high. That's unlucky, Steve. It'd have been a good one if you'd have went higher though. That's unlucky. Sorry, pal. Bye bye. Here we are. Said Tommy was up next. Let's see if we can find. There we go. Tommy was the one who won the big week with the 8-week rollover. I bet he's dying to win that Westlife CD. Tommy, you're up for playing cards, right? Give everyone a wave. I'm alright, how are you? Your first card's a 5, you can keep it or change it.
Yeah, I'll change it.
You're going to change the 5, waste the cards, that's all good for an ace. Good change. Lower than an ace, it's a 7, it's a bad second card.
I got higher.
Higher than a 7, it's a queen, well done.
Lower than a queen.
Lower than a queen, it's an 8. Oh, they've been harsh on you. Lower than an 8, it's an ace. Ace is a high, that's unlucky, Tommy. No one's got off the top row. These are all trying though. Sorry, Tommy. Catch you later.
See ya.
Bye. Okay. Next we've got Stace. And then I'm going to have to go on to my reserve list, which is most likely going to be John Maguire, Liz Dalen and Kerry. Stacey, you're up for playing cards, right? Give everyone a wave. Hang on, I haven't even set the board up. I can hear myself. Tommy's just got out. Stace, your first card's a 2. You can keep it or change it.
Higher.
If anyone's card counting's the first 2 of the day. Higher than a 2, it's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king, it's a 7.
Higher.
Higher than a 7, it's a jack. Well done.
Lower.
Lower than a jack, it's another jack. You're getting out for 2 in a bed. Oh, who shuffles these cards? It's shocking. I know. But, oh, you love Westlife as well. Oh, might be next week. The way it's going, it'll still be there next week. You'll be fine. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, I've run out of people on my list to ring. So,
2 at 51.
I'm going to go to John Maguire because John Maguire's always there. So let's go to him. And then who else did I say I was going to go to? Might go to Steve and Kent as well because he's always up for a phone call. We've got no garage gang on that this week.
Sorry, Sean, I'm here too.
Hello, I need someone for playing cards, right? So I phoned you. Give everyone a wave. Hang on. Your first card's a 3. You can keep it or change it.
Damn.
3, higher. Higher than 3.
Gonna go higher than a 3 to a 6.
Oh well.
6.
Yeah, no, look at this.
Higher than a 6, it's a king.
Even Auntie Tina.
Lower than a king, it's a 6.
They did really well. I bet you that Andy does really well at that.
6. Higher than 6. Higher. Higher again.
Higher than a 6, it's a king. You can keep it or change it. You've got the furthest so far.
We'll keep it. We'll go lower.
Gonna keep it and go lower than a king, it's a queen.
We'll keep it and go lower.
Lower than a queen, it's a 5.
Literally.
Higher than a 5, it's a 9.
We'll change that.
You can't change it now, you can change it after this one.
Lower than a 9.
Lower than a 9, it's a 2. You can keep it or change it, you've got 3 cards left.
Higher than 2.
Gonna go higher than a 2, it's a 5.
Higher than a 5. Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a 9. You're at the last card, John, for the Carver, the Westlife CD, which I know that you're a massive fan of, and the Stephen King book. Higher or lower than a 9?
Lower than 9.
Lower than a 9, it's a 7! Yay, we have a winner! Which is nice and handy because you're just down the road so I can drop it off. Give everyone a wave, John. John's the winner this evening. He has won that Westlife CD, which he's obviously very proud of. And the Stephen King. John, I'll be in touch for dropping it off. Well done.
You can double out, get a drink.
Good man. I'll be down. See you in a bit.
And a sausage patty still in the barbie.
Happy days. Right. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Yes.
And there you go. That would have been the last go as well. By the way, he's gone. But prizes are gone. The Stephen King book, the Westlife CD, and the bottle of Carver has all been won this evening by John, who just lives on the road, so it's nice and handy for me to drop off. But all we need now is the winners. But Kerry and Maria are busy yakking. Obviously, the player cards right just isn't their thing. Come on.
Rachel just missed out on 4.
No way. Apparently, Sean and Rachel, you just missed out on 4th place by 1 point. So well done to you. You've got 53.5. But in 4th place, it's a big drop for them because I'm sure they've come first recently. It's Curly and Co. with 54.5. In 3rd place, only half a point ahead of them, is Smarties with 55. In 2nd place, a full point and a half ahead of them, is Table 6 with 56.5. But half a point ahead of them with 57 points is BCA. Massive well done to you. You win first this evening. You're getting out for it other than the prize of winning. But well done to everybody. It's been a good night. We have overrun past 10 o'clock, but who cares? We've got nowhere else better to be. But well done to everybody this evening. Hope you've enjoyed it. The prizes get reset till next week. I'm going to have to find some other fantastic stuff to add in as a prize for you all. But I'll see you all next week. If anything changes and we're going to be in the pub, I shall let you know. But as far as I can see at the minute, it's not going to be. I might be, yous might not be. Yous might be, I might not be. There's nothing stopping you going to the pub and watching it live from there. But hope you all had a good night. I shall speak to you all soon. Take care. Good night.